Welcome to Yosemite National Park, a place where nature feels larger than life. After days by the Pacific coast, we traded ocean waves for towering cliffs, giant sequoias, and thundering rhythm of waterfalls. Every turn of the road reveals something breathtaking, from winding mountain passes to valleys carved by time. Join me as we explore heart of Yosemite, capturing its magic through every frame. After hours on the road, we finally reached our Pine Mountain cabin, tucked away in forest, surrounded by tall whispering pines. The moment we arrived, it felt like stepping into a storybook. Deer wandered quietly through the backyard, and curious squirrels darted around the trees. We spent our evenings cooking simple, hearty meals together, the kind that taste better when shared with a family. As night fell, we dined under a blanket of stars, the air cool, still, and forest alive with gentle sounds. It was peaceful, grounding, and just what we needed before our journey into Yosemite. We stayed in this really beautiful cabin. It had an amazing decor. The entire place was so beautiful and so clean. I think this was one of the best places I've ever stayed so far because it was so close to the nature and so clean and so comfortable. We just couldn't have asked more. And of course, it had a washer dryer. I think the best part was the fully equipped kitchen because we made so many wonderful meals and we ate together in this amazing dining table. My kids were just so happy to stay here. The outdoor space was just so beautiful, with the nature all around us and the birds chirping and the squirrels and the deers. It was amazing. The drive to Yosemite was nothing short of spectacular. Winding roads, changing landscapes, and that growing excitement of entering one of America's most iconic national parks. We took the big flat oak entrance, one of the most scenic gateways into Yosemite, offering fewer crowds and breathtaking forest views along the way. As we drove through the winding Yosemite roads, the altitude kept rising. With every turn, the views grew more breathtaking. From these heights, we could see the deep valleys carved by the glaciers, with waterfalls cascading like silver threads far below. The air felt cooler, crisper, and the scent of pine filled the car as we passed through mountain tunnels that opened up to sweeping vistas straight out of a postcard. Every curve revealed something new: rugged cliffs, misty falls, and endless layers of forest stretching as far as eye could see. It was one of those drives you can never forget, where nature surrounds you from every side and reminds you just how small yet how alive you really are. As we made our way in, it was hard not to feel the history of this place. Yosemite was first protected in 1864 when Abraham Lincoln signed the Yosemite Grant, America's first step forward creating national parks. Today it stands as a symbol of untouched beauty with towering granite cliffs, ancient sequoias, and waterfalls that never fail to inspire. Every mile felt like stepping deeper into nature's masterpiece. We couldn't wait to explore it all. Yosemite National Park spans an astounding 1,187 square miles. A vast wilderness of towering granite cliffs, thick forests, and sparkling streams. Its iconic landmarks rise dramatically from the valley floor, with El Capitan standing nearly 3,000 feet tall and Half Dome soaring over 8,800 feet above sea level. Water is everywhere, from cascading waterfalls like Yosemite Falls, one of the tallest in North America at 2,425 feet, to countless streams that weave through the meadows and forests. The park's dense woods are home to giant sequoias, more than 3,000 years old, and a sheer scale of Yosemite's natural beauty makes you feel both humbled and inspired. I had the incredible experience of walking right to the edge of a cliff, standing there looking out at the vast expanse of waterfalls and valleys below. I just had to take it all in, to feel every bit of it deep in my soul. As I raised my hands to the sky, I felt an overwhelming sense of surrender, a connection so pure it was as if nature and I were one. A wave of peace swept through every cell of my body. Looking back, I realized there were no safety barriers, so I wouldn't recommend getting too close like I did. But in that moment, I was completely carried away by the beauty and the power of Yosemite. As we drove deeper into the park, waterfalls were everywhere. Around every bend, streams flowed freely. We just couldn't resist. So we briefly parked our car, hiked a little, and stepped into a quiet stream that just called out to us. There was no one else around, only us and the sound of rushing water. The water was so clear, so pure, that we could see every pebble beneath our feet. We gathered the courage to step carefully into the cool flowing stream, and in that moment, it felt like being cradled in the lap of nature, like a child discovering life for the very first time. It was pure, simple, and unforgettable. As we headed home to our beautiful cabin, it felt so inviting, like the perfect end to a magical day. That evening, I cooked a meal with my favorite cooking partner, my son. As we chopped, stirred, and laughed, we talked about the joys of the day, realizing we were creating memories of a lifetime. We had stocked our car in Monterey, so dinner was a wholesome feast. Stir-fried veggies, crispy fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and steamed beans. We dined under the stars, surrounded by quiet sounds of nature, with a glass of wine in my hand. It was one of those moments when everything felt just right, simple, peaceful, filled with gratitude. The next morning, we set off from our cozy cabin by the Pine Mountain Lake, winding down the road into deeper forest, headed towards Mariposa. The drive itself felt like nature's welcome. Tall pines, morning light filtering through the trees, vistas opening up ahead. Then we arrived at Mariposagrove, home to some of the most ancient trees on earth. These are giant sequoias, massive and timeless, hundreds of mature trees reaching skyward, some over 1,000 years old. Walking among them, you feel the scale of nature, trunks wider than a car, bark reddish and rugged, roots spreading out around you. I particularly loved the moment we stood inside one of the giant sequoias. I had never imagined standing inside a tree. It felt surreal. The energy that surrounded us was something I can't quite describe. It felt like a blessing. The four of us actually stood inside an ancient tree, massive, weathered, and full of life. We even walked right through it. It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Unbelievable. I was quite mesmerized by these giants. These giants have stood through millennia of landscapes changing around them. I was completely mesmerized by these giants. I couldn't help but reach out, wrap my arms around one and hug it tight, as if I could somehow hold on to the strength and wisdom it had gathered over thousands of years. The drive and the trees, one of those parts of the trip you'll remember long after photos fade. As our time in Yosemite came to an end, I couldn't help but feel a deep respect for nature, its power, its peace, and the way it humbles you without saying a word. The hardest part was leaving our Pine Mountain cabin, the place that had become our little home in the woods, the meals we cooked together, the laughter we shared, and the travel plans we dreamed up under the stars. Those moments will stay with us forever. Before we left, we made a quiet promise to return someday, because there's still so much more to explore, so much more to feel. And with that, we lifted our spirits and reminded ourselves the journey wasn't over yet. Next up, San Francisco. As we left Yosemite behind, the drive to San Francisco was beautiful, filled with laughter, memories, and excitement for what awaited us next. So stay tuned for my next video as our journey continues to the beautiful and vibrant city of San Francisco. I can't wait to share all the magic we discovered there with you.